Am I audible, ma'am?
Hello, yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you. Thank you. Shall I start, ma'am?
Yes, sir, please. Hello, a very happy evening to all my dear students, teachers, and the school administrative department. So, how are you all? After a long time, we are again getting in touch with the Vidya Shakti session. Hope you missed the session. Okay, that sounds really great. Okay. In today's session, we are going to start with a fresh new chapter. So, in the previous session, we had learned about the crop production and management. So, as well as we also learned about the microorganism as a friend and as well as a foe. And in the dangerous situation, what are the precautions that we have to take? And being in the growing age, what is the very good healthy habits that you all supposed to inculcate? Okay. Having said that, now let us get into another important and a very new chapter, very interesting chapter, and that's about coal and petroleum. ಏನಿದು ಕೋಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಿಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತು ಕೋಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಲು ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ರೈಟ್ ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ದಿನನಿತ್ಯದ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆರ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಕೆಲವೊಂದನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೇಚರಲಿ ನೈಸರ್ಗಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ರೆಡಿಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ನೇಚರ್ ರೈಟ್ ಸೊ ಆ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಸ್ಟವ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ LPG ದಟ್ ಒನ್ human effort. So in the combination of both these things, we would lead our life. So ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ water, air, soil, can this be exhausted by human activity? We have already studied about this in class 7th, especially about water. So water is a limitless resources. ಬಟ್ ಹಾಗಂತ ನಾವು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಸಹ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ in the light of the availability of various resources in nature, natural resources can be broadly classified into two kinds. Any guesses? Inexhaustible natural resources, and the other one is opposite of it, exhaustible natural resources. ದೋ ಇವೆರಡು ನೈಸರ್ಗಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗೋದೇ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬೇಗ ಕಳೆದು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ನಶಿಸಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ನಾಶ ಆಗ್ದೇನೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಓಕೆ ಇನ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಈಸಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಅ ಪಿಕ್ಟೋರಿಯಲ್ ವೇ ಇಫ್ ಐಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಓಕೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ನಾನ್ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ inexhaustible anta. Non-renewable andre exhaustible anta. Okay, both words can be used vice versa. So renewable resources like plants, sun, water, which is readily available in the nature. Non-renewable example bandu minerals, coal, soil, These are also readily available in the nature, but ಅದು ನಶಿಸಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, it is exhaustible. Okay, so ಈ differences ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. And you should also understand the types of natural resources like sun, forest, rock, minerals, soil, air, oil, water. These are some of the types of natural resources that you have to know. Okay, time and again, I'd be telling the more you see with the pictures or through simulation, the concept is much more clear to you. So you'll understand the concept in a much better way. So we would always recommend you to use the right way of technology and understand these natural resources. Okay, not just natural resources, various concepts of science. You can learn through the pictures, pictorial representation, as well as simulation. Okay, I shall introduce simulation very shortly. You will start enjoying it in lieu with your syllabus. Okay, having said that, these are various types of natural resources that we can see. So these resources are present in unlimited quantity, which one? Inexhaustible one. Okay, and they are not likely to exhaust by human activity. ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಬೆಳಕನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಿನ್ನು ಮತ್ತಿನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಪ್ರಭಾವದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬೀರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸೂರ್ಯನಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಪ್ರಾಣೇಶ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಪ್ರಾಣವನ್ನ ನೀಡುವಂತಹ ಈಶ ಪ್ರಾಣೇಶ. ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಗಾಳಿ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಮುಗ್ದು ಹೋಗುವಂಥದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ನಶಿಸಿ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ಆರ್ ರಿನವಬಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್. Exhaustible andre, these are the resources that we get in the nature and they can be exhausted by human activities. Okay, like ಕಾಡಿನ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳು. ಹಿಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಾಡ್ಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಕಾಡ್ಗಳು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕಾಡ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಡ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಲೇಔಟ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಕಾಡ್ಗಳು ನಶಿಸಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈಫ್. Okay, in the previous class for 6th standard students, I was explaining about the endangered animals. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೇಂಜರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ದೇ ಲೂಸ್ ದರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಚುಯೇಟ್. ಅವುಗಳ ಆವಾಸ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನ ಅವು ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ದೀಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್. Okay, I can give you some of the example of wildlife, but maybe in the next class. Okay, minerals, coal, petroleum. Your chapter highlight coal and petroleum, some of the natural gases. These are all exhaustible kind of resources. Okay, Iga, I would tell you a very fun-filled kind of an activity. So you understood this thing about inexhaustible and exhaustible resources. So what are your likings? What do you like? Do you like popcorn? Yes. Okay. Peanuts? Yes. Chocolates? Yes. I want a bigger yes now. Okay. So now take some container. So fill them with some popcorns or peanuts or chocolates or roasted gram or toffees as you wish. Okay. Divide student into group of 7 each. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ರು 7 ಜನ ಇರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Further divide each group into 3 groups containing 1, 2 and 4 students. ಸೊ ಈ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮತ್ತೆ 3 ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಗಿ ವಿಂಗಡಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 7 ಅಲ್ವಾ, 7 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 person in one group, 2 person in one group and 4 person in one group. ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು? 3 ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಯು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಈಚ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಈಚ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ 7 ಗ್ರೂಪ್, 7 ಜನ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ 7 ಜನ ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ 3 ಸಬ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾವ ತರ? 1 in 1 group, 2 in 1 group, 4 in 1 group. 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 1 7. ಸೊ 7 ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಈಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, label them as first, second, and third generation respectively. Maybe ಇದು first generation ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು second generation, ಇದು third generation, ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಲೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. These subgroup represent the consumers. As population is growing, second and third generation have larger number of consumer. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಜನ, ಒಬ್ರೇ ಒಬ್ರಿದ್ರು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ರು, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ 3 ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್. ಈ 7 ಜನನ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಈಗ ಪುಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆನ್ ಅ ಟೇಬಲ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದ್ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಒನ್ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಈ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. Ask consumer of the first generation from each group to consume eatables from the container of their group. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Now ask the second generation consumer from each group to do the same. So ಈಗ from one person ate this and the second group of consumer is also eating the same. Ask student to observe carefully the availability of eatable in each container. ಸೊ ಈಚ್ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಗ ಒಂದ್ ಫುಲ್ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ತಿಂತಾರೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕೋ ಅವ್ರು ಅದನ್ನ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ತಿಂತಾರೆ. 4ನೇ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬರೋಷ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಫುಲ್ಲು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಈಗ ಇಫ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಂಟೈನರ್, ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಈಚ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇಟ್. Now finally observe whether all the consumer of the third generation got the eatables or not. And also observe if anything is still left in any of the container. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಂಟೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಡಿಶ್ ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದೊಳ್ಳೆ ಕೇಸರಿ ಬಾತ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಲವ್ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಥವಾ ಚಾಟ್ಸ್ ತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಸಾಲ್ ಪುರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋದವ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಿನ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋದಾಗ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪಂಕ್ತಿಲಿ ಊಟ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರಿಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಬಡಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೌದಾ? 2ನೇ ಪಂಕ್ತಿಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಂಕ್ತಿಲಿ ಬಂದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೋಸಂಬರಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಪಲ್ಯ ಹಾಕಿರಲ್ಲ, ಪಲ್ಯ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಯಸ ಹಾಕಿರಲ್ಲ, ಪಾಯಸ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಗೀ ರೈಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರಲ್ಲ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? ಅನುಭವ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ? ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 3 ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋರ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವರಿಂದ 2ನೇವ್ರ ಬರೋಷ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಬರೋಷ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ನಶಿಸಿ ಹೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಯೋರ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್. ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಏನಿಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಸಸ್ಟೈನಬಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದ್ ಸಸ್ಟೈನ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ಗೂ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಫನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ನೋಟ್. ಅದೇನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಈಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್, ಪಾಪ್ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಬಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಬಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. In depth, if I'll have to give some of the information about this exhaustible and inexhaustible, I can definitely readily give you that. Okay, inexhaustible, can you all see? So this was a notes that I have prepared for this class. You can take a note of it, okay? If you can't take the note also, you can at least write down the important point, what I'm going to explain you, and trust me, this is going to help you in future a lot. Inexhaustible natural resources are resources that exist in virtually unlimited quantities. Okay, ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ and cannot be depleted by human activity. Okay, by human activity, this is not going to get extinguished. ಸೊ ನಾ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ. They are also known as renewable resources. Example includes solar energy, wind, water, and geothermal energy. Okay, so you can take a note of these points. I can wait for you. Maybe if you require, I'll give you 30 seconds of time. Please be quick and take a note of these points. Done? You took a note of this? Okay. So now let us dive into a detailed explanation, like what are inexhaustible or renewable resources. Okay. First thing is that these inexhaustible resources has unlimited supply. ಏನ್ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ inexhaustible resources are not limited in quantity and are constantly replenished by natural processes. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಬೆಳಕಿನಿಂದ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತೀವಿ ಸೌರಶಕ್ತಿ. ದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಲೈಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆರ್ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ, ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಪರ್ಪಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟು ಹೀಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೋಡ ಇತ್ತು, ಮಳೆ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಇತ್ತು, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಬೆಳಕು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ in future, in coming days, when there is sunlight, will definitely receive the energy, right? So that quantity is not limited. Okay, and if you have exhausted the solar energy also, it is constantly replenished. Replenished ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ತುಂಬುತ್ತೆ ಬೈ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸಸ್. ಅದೊಂಥರ ಈ ನಮ್ ಕತೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಅಕ್ಷಯ ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ, ಇವತ್ ಖಾಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ತುಂಬ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಸ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ರಿನ್ಯೂಡ್, ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಮ್ ಸಸ್ಟೈನಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ನೋಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ಇನ್ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ and also known as renewable resources. Inexhaustible resources are renewable resources and vice versa. Vice versa ಅಂದ್ರೆ it's very important. Please note it down. Inexhaustible resources are renewable resources and exhaustible resources are non-renewable resources. It's very important. Please make a note of it. Done? Okay. Next, these inexhaustible ಅಥವಾ renewable resources, they are environmentally friendly. ಪರಿಸರಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ನೇಹಿಯಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. In most cases, using inexhaustible resources has minimal environmental impact. ಸೊ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಿಸರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂಥ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಏನು ಬೀರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಹಳ ಮಿನಿಮಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, inexhaustible resources ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ. Okay, you can make a note of it. Solar energy. The sun's energy is virtually limitless and can be harnessed for various purposes such as electricity generation and heating. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ? ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಪ್ಯಾನೆಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯ ಮೇಲ್ಛಾವಣಿ ಟೆರೆಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂತಹ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಪ್ಯಾನೆಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಬಿಸಿಲಿನಿಂದ ಉಂಟಾಗುವಂತಹ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ದಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಹೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಪಸಸ್. Okay, so next energy bandu wind energy. So wind energy is a result of solar radiation and atmospheric pressure differences. Okay, I repeat, you can also take the point here. Wind energy is a result of solar radiation, and wind energy is a result of solar radiation and atmospheric pressure. Differences, differences, comma, differences, comma, making it a constantly renewed resources, making it a constantly renewed resources. You note it down? Done, children? Okay. Water. Next point is water. While water can be polluted or depleted locally, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗಲೀಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಖಾಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but the overall global water supply is considered inexhaustible, and natural process constantly recycle it through the water cycle. Water cycle ಮೂಲಕ recycle ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. But having said that, you can't use water however it is possible, because ಈ ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವ ತುಂಬಾ ನೀರಿನ percentage 70% ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. Okay. So did you note those points? Our Mother Earth has 96.5% of water. Okay. But this water is saline. Saline ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಉಪ್ಪು ನೀರು ಅಂತೀವಲ್ವಾ? ಸಮುದ್ರದ ನೀರಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And this water is found in oceans. ಓಕೆ, ಓಷನ್ಸ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಸರೋವರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣುವಂತಹ ನೀರುಗಳು ಈ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತುವರೆದಂತಹ ಭಾಗಶಃ ನೀರುಗಳು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ 2.5% of Earth's water is fresh water, and most of that is locked away in glaciers, ice caps, and groundwater. Less than 1% of all the water on the earth is available as fresh water for drinking, agriculture, and other human uses. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So it is very important to use water mindfully, because 96.5% ಅಷ್ಟು ವಾಟರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ 2.5% ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ನಾವು ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೋದ್ರು ಕೂಡ I feel being a science student, it is very important for all of you to know about these points. ಓಕೆ 2.5% ಅಷ್ಟು ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಈ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಗ್ಲಾಷಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಐಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗ್ ಸಿಗೋದ್ ಬರೀ 1% ಅಷ್ಟೇ. 1% of the water on earth is available as fresh water, and this fresh water is used for drinking, agriculture, and other activities. Okay, so it's very important for all of us to use our water mindfully. Got it? And but having said that, water is renewable resources. Yes, ಹೌದು ಅದು ರಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ inexhaustible ಅಲ್ದೇ ಇರುವಂತಹ resources. Okay, next geothermal energy. What is this new thing? Geothermal energy is the heat from the earth's interior. ಭೂಮಿಯ ಒಳಮೈಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಶಾಖ. It's considered renewable because the Earth's internal heat is constantly replenished according to CK12 Foundation. Ma'am, what is the CK12 Foundation? You'll definitely learn about it in your higher classes, maybe in your colleges. But now, for now, you have to understand renewable ಅಥವಾ inexhaustible ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬಂದು geothermal energy. Okay. Next, tidal energy. ಏನಿದು tidal energy? ಈಗ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಾಂಗ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಸಾಲ್ಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹುಣ್ಮೆಯ ಚಂದ್ರನ ನೋಡಿ ಕಡಲಿನ ಅಲೆಗಳು ಮೇಲೆತ್ತಂತೆ ಕೇಳಿದೀರಾ? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಡಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೇಸ್ ದಟ್ ದ ರೈಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಅಲೆಗಳು ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಮೇಲ್ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಮೇಲ್ ಹಾರದು, ಜಿಗಿಯೋದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ gravitational pull of the moon and sun is another inexhaustible source of energy. Tidal energy is again another source of inexhaustible energy. Next, wave energy. Wave energy andre the energy of ocean waves. This is also a renewable resource derived from the winds and the tides. ಅದು ಯಾವತ್ತಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗೋದ್ ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ? Have you ever been to beach? ಸಮುದ್ರದ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Those energy, the energy that is emitted by the ocean waves, that is renewable. ಅದು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So from this we understood and you have noted down some of the inexhaustible resources of energy like solar energy, wind energy, water, geothermal energy, tidal energy, wave energy. Okay, everyone have you noted it down? ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ರಿಲಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಬಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಬಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನ್ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್, ಅದು ಮುಗಿದು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. By utilizing inexhaustible resources, we can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and other finite resources which are often associated with pollution and environmental damage. ಪ್ರಾಕೃತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹಾನಿಯನ್ನ ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ, ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯವನ್ನ ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಫಾಸಲ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಯೂಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಬಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲಿನ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸಿನ ನಾವು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರಬಹುದು. And had written something called as sustainable development. Andre this would promote, andre depending upon inexhaustible resources, it is crucial for creating more sustainable future. So in the container where we had the chocolate, for 3 different generations, we started distributing it. But when the first generation only start using that container of chocolate mindfully, that would definitely help the third generation to get the chocolates. So this was an example of chocolate. But now if you can correlate it with the sustainability and inexhaustible and exhaustible resources, when these inexhaustible resources are utilized properly, they create more sustainability for future, where we can meet our energy needs without compromising the needs of a future generation. ಮುಂದೆ ಇರೋರ್ಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥ ಚಿಂತೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. And mitigating climate change also. we'll learn about this climate change and some of the key characteristics and about these fossil fuels and petroleum in our next class. But for today, we understood the differences between renewable or inexhaustible resources, non-renewable or exhaustible resources with some of the example and type of natural resources we have. Okay. ಮುಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಆಳವಾಗಿ ಡೀಪ್ ಆಗಿ we learn about these exhaustible, inexhaustible resources and how coal and petroleum is in connected. Okay. Having said that, let us take a break for today's session. Let us meet in our next session. Until then, stay healthy and happy. I would invite our next tutor to take up the session. Thank you all. Wish you a very happy rest of the day. Jai Hind,
Thank you,
Jai
ma'am.
Karnataka Mate, Jai Vidya Shakti. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Hari ma'am, shall I start the session?
Yes, sir. Yes, please. Good evening.
Hari ma'am, are you there? Hari ma'am? Harini ma'am? Harini ma'am?
Yes, I'd like to share my screen now. Yes, yes. So today's motivational quote is one book is equal to 100 friends, but one good friend is equal to a library. So this part, one book is equal to 100 friends, emphasizes the power of books. You all knew that books can teach us wisdom, values, and life lessons, isn't it? It opens up different perspectives, just like a variety of friends do. Books do provide us guidance, comfort, and inspiration in times of loneliness. It also serves as silent companions that enrich our minds and souls, isn't it? So now, this part, one good friend is equal to a library. It emphasizes, it highlights that a good friend not only shares knowledge, but also offers emotional support, loyalty, and love. Being a human, we always crave for such emotions, right? A person to share our emotions, support, isn't it? So they understand your emotions, stand by you in tough times, and celebrate your happiness too. So, unlike books, a good friend can interact with you, motivate you, and walk with you through life's ups and downs. So, the wisdom or comfort or companionship that a true friend provides can sometimes be more impactful than we get from many books. So, I suggest you to get good friends. Okay, good friends. I hope you all enjoyed the Friendship Day yesterday. Yeah, belated happy Friendship Day. Yes, we have to be blessed to get such good and lovely friends in our lives too. Okay, now we'll move to the topic. So in the previous session, we've discussed about phonetics, right? Yeah. So once again, we shall see no rewind diphthongs. So, but before rewinding diphthongs, try to attempt the test of vowel sounds that you have learned in the previous session. Okay. Are you all ready, my dear students? Yes, I am also ready. Which word contains a short vowel sound? The question is, which word contains a short vowel sound? You have learnt long vowel sounds and short vowel sound, right? Option A, seat. Option B, mat. Which one is the short vowel sound? Is it A or B? The answer is B, mat, as sound. And here this is C, E. E comes under long vowel sound, whereas this A comes under short vowel sound. So the answer is, exactly the answer is B. Okay, we'll move to the another question. The vowel sound in the word green is. Focus on these two letters double E. How do you represent the phonemic symbol for the sound E? Is that option A or B? What is the answer? A or B? The answer is B. Exactly. If you see here, this is pronounced as E. And that one is E. So the option is B, right? So now we'll move to the third question. Which of these has a long vowel sound? So two words are given here, option A and B. You have to choose the one which has long vowel sound. So this is pronounced as pin. And this is tree, E. Pin, tree. So which would be the answer, A or B? E, E. E is long vowel sound. So the answer is B. We'll move to the another one, another question. The vowel sound in hot is. The vowel sound in hot, or sound. This is pronounced as a, and this is o, hot, o. So the answer is option B, o sound. Fifth one, the last one. Which type of vowel is in moon? Oo sound. Is that short vowel or long vowel sound? Here the phonemic symbol is also given. So what's the answer? Is it A or B? The answer is oo, moon, oo sound, option B. Right. So this test is all about vowel sounds, which you had already done in the previous session. This is just to remind you for the, a quick reminder for you all. Yeah. So which word contains a short vowel sound? The vowel sound in the word green, E. Which of these has a long vowel sound? Tree, E. Okay. This one, the vowel sound in hot, O. And this is moon, oo. The representation of the sound oo is given here, the transcription U with colon, which is kept between two slashes. Okay, very good. So now we will move to the topic today. And once again, we'll see diphthongs. Diphthongs. So as I've told you that vowel sounds, you have monophthongs and diphthongs. So you have already learned about monophthongs and diphthongs as well. A quick reminder of this diphthongs. We'll just recap it and move to the topic today. And this is the first one. In diphthongs, it is a mixture of both short vowel sounds, two vowel sounds, okay, two short vowel sounds here. And this is pronounced as A, day, A. This is A, day, A. And here words are also given: day, name, rain, face, plate, game, eight, baby. If you focus on the words AY, this is pronounced as A. And this one, name, rain, AI, phase, plate, A, game, A, eight, EI, baby, A. If you focus on the letter AI here, the phonemic symbol given here, E and capital letter I, where you pronounce it as A. Got it? We'll move to the another sound. So this is a mixture of two vowel sounds, two short vowels. Okay, this is pronounced as I, like my, I, I. How do you pronounce this letter A? E. This is I. Okay. Few example words are also given here. My, time, kite, I, light, fly, fight, smile. A plus E, I. Okay. So earlier sound is A. It is A. And this here you pronounce it as I. Okay. And the representation phonetic transcription for I sound is small letter A and capital letter I, which is kept between two slashes. Okay, we'll move to the another sound, third one, and this is O E, like boy, like how you say boy, Oi. Okay, the example words are given here, like boy, toy, coin, noise, oil, boil, choice, enjoy, oil. So focus on the letters here, O Y in the toy, O I in coin, O I in noise, O I in oil. So this is half the phonetic transcription is given for that words. Okay, so like reverse C and capital letter I, which is kept between two slashes. Okay, and we'll move to the another word, another sound. This is pronounced as a. Ooh, now, ooh, now. Like now, house, cows, cloud, ow, ow. Like when you pronounce this word, you have to make both of your lips like O shape. Okay. Yeah, we quickly move to the another sound. In the previous class, you have already detailedly seen these sounds and pronunciation as well, right? And now, if you see this as a U, like in the British sound is different from American sound, like go, oh, oh. Okay, few words like go, no, road, home, boat, snow, open, show, oh. So in such a way, you represent that phonetic symbol. And this is pronounced as ear. The capital letter I is pronounced as E. And this a sound, reverse E, a sound, ear. And the example word given here, EAR, is pronounced as ear, ear, ear. And few other examples are also given, like career, appear, cheer, ear sound. Okay. And this C here, you know, a small letter E and a sound, how do you pronounce this? A ear, a ear, like air, a e. And we'll see further a few more examples like air, hair, chair, fair, care, beer, bear. So this is pronounced as bear, rare, pear, a sound. Okay. And see this phonemic symbol here, a diphthong. This is pronounced as ooa, 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 like tour, tour. Okay, tour. sure, sure, poor, cure, your, secure, your, endure, your, poor, poor. So in lure, poor. So generally you pronounce this as poor, but we say it as the pronunciation is poor, like endure, oor. So this is how the diphthongs are given. Okay, all these phonetic symbols. Now we'll move to the topic today. So the topic today is you must identify the action words by seeing the picture which is given. So are you all ready, students? Yes. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. Here a picture is given. So you have to identify the action word related to this picture, which is relevant with this picture. Got it? So what a woman here, she is doing here, what she is doing here. So what is the answer? As per the given picture, what would be the answer? A. Run. B. Walk. A. Run. B. Walk. The answer is obviously run. So today's topic is actually you must identify the action words by seeing the pictures. So here the pictures will be displayed and you must choose the right answer which is relevant with this picture. Second question, identify the action word by seeing the picture. So what this girl is doing here? Yeah, is that A, jump, or B, run? What she's doing there? Exactly, the answer is jump. The answer is jump. Next one. Identify the action.
Harini ma'am, are you there? Am I audible?
You are audible, sir.
Your screen is not visible, ma'am. And
I'm sharing the screen, sir.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So we'll, we'll see the third question now. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. So here, if you see what this picture portrays, a man, a boy and a girl. What are they doing? They're moving their legs and hands. They're happily doing some action. So, what's the answer as per this picture? A. Dance or B. Sing? The answer is A. Dance. We'll move to the another one. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. By seeing the picture. So, here, see this picture, what it is portraying here? Two palms, right? Two palms. And if you see, this picture depicts what? Option A, snap, or option B, clap. It shows what it shows. The answer is clap. The answer is clap. See this picture here. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. See the picture here. there is a water, a boy, and also a cap. He's moving his hands. What is he doing there? What this picture depicts? Option A, swim, or option B, dance. What's the answer? Swim or dance? It's very easy, right? Swim. Next one. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. So what a the girl who is beautiful over here, what is she doing? Is she holding a mic? And is she talking or singing? Two options are given here, sing and talk. You can easily say that she is not talking here. Why? Because see here, music symbols are given here, right? So you can easily say that she is singing. So what is the action word of this picture that depicts? The answer is A, sing. Good. Next one. We'll move to the next question. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. See this picture here. Just observe the picture. Two girls are sitting in a chair and they put their hands on the desk and they also have tea in their hands, tea cups, right? So, what are they doing? Are they just talking or fighting? Option A or option B? So, what's the answer? The answer is talk. Yes. We'll move to the another slide, another question here. So, you have to identify the action word for the given picture here. A girl. Observe the picture here. What is she doing there? Yeah, she's a girl. She hold a, like, yes, she holded a cup. There's something in it, right? And she's also kept some eatable items. Obviously, she would have been cooked, right? She cooked those and brought the items. So, what is the answer? You have to answer as per the given options. Obviously, here she is eating, but earlier she would have cooked the items, right? So, the answer is cook. Next one. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. See the picture here? What this picture portrays? There's a girl. Yes, blanket, pillows, and the Z symbol shows that she's snoring, right? So the answer is A, sleep, or B, drink. What's the answer? A, sleep. It's so easy, right? Yeah. And one more question. Identify this picture, and take the right action word here. There's a boy. What this picture shows? A boy holds a book. What is he doing? Is he sleeping? No. The answer is read. Option A. It's not option B. Okay. So, next one. Identify the action word by seeing the picture. What this picture says? Yes, give me few words. Describe this picture. There's a girl. Yeah, she kept a paper over the desk. She's writing something, right? So this picture shows which action? Is that option A, pull, or option B, write? Which one? Option A, pull, or option B, write? The answer is option B, write. Next one. In the next class, I will improve the difficulty level of the questions as per the topic. And today it's very easy session, right? Yeah, it's very easy. You have to depict the action words seeing the picture. And what the girl here is showing, she is listening or talking. She's listening to the headset, which means she might be listening to music, right? Yeah. So What would be the answer? I've already told you. Is that option A, listen, or option B, talk? Option A or option B? Is she talking there? No. The answer is A, listen. The answer is A, listen. Shall we see the answers now? It's very easy. You have to identify the action word seeing the pictures. That's it. It improves your cognitive abilities, and also this test improves your vocabulary also. The simple vocabulary is given. However, you have to match the right options with the given pictures depicting it. Okay. So first one is run. The girl there is running. And second one is jump, jump. Okay. Third one, dance. Fourth, clap. Fifth, swim. Sixth, sing. Talk. Seventh one is talk. Eighth one is cook. Ninth one is sleep. 10th one is read. 11th one is write. 12th one is listen. So this is all about today's session. You have seen diphthongs, and also you depicted the action word seeing the pictures, right? Good. So this is all about today's class. Thank you all, my dear students, teachers. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.